Uno, dos, tres, probando. Uno, dos, tres, probando. Hello, people. My name is Raúl Contreras. For those who don't know anything about me, I am a Mexican performer currently based in New York City, living my freelance life for the first time in years. I am super happy to be starting this project of documenting my life and bringing you into some parts of it. I was asked to come to Toronto for 3 weeks to perform with the national tour of Moulin Rouge. I've done that show on Broadway, but this show specifically on tour is different from the show that I know in New York. It was also my national tour debut, so that was really exciting. I was very focused on doing a very good job for the show. So vlogging became like a second priority for me. And I realized that I didn't film a very clear sequence of events, but I was able to gather some stuff that happened while I was there in Toronto, because it was supposed to be a very chill time for me, just like doing the show for 3 weeks, learning that new version of it. But all of a sudden my time in Toronto became really busy because I did an extra audition, I taught a couple of classes, and then I also decided to make a little dance film with my friends and some colleagues from the show, all while trying to explore the city and, be a human. So in today's episode, you'll see some bits of my time in Toronto. I think of it as a little time capsule for both me and you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as they say here, please drop a like, please drop a subscribe, and I can't wait to see where this project of vlogging my life leads us. Enjoy! Good morning. I just woke up. It's quite late. I work at nights doing the show, so I wake up later than the normal average human being. I thought it was interesting for me to show you what I have for breakfast in a hotel. I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to be as healthy as I can, but it is hard without a stove. But I have an audition and then I have the show later. So it's gonna be an intense day for my body. It's gonna be okay. I need to fuel myself. So let me show you what I eat for breakfast in a hotel room. So I haven't tried to do this, but I think I'm gonna whisk some eggs into this cup and put it in the microwave. I heard that you get like scrambled eggs pretty easily. It freaks me out that I'm using the microwave so much. I'm sure this is not good for me, but it is what I have, and I don't do this 365 days of the year, right? So it's just for 3 weeks. It's kind of fun to like be having this setting because it makes me feel like I'm sort of camping or glamping. Just get the coffee started. Ay. Do salt. What I'm also gonna do is microwave this potato for like, I think 3 minutes in a bag and try to get like some sort of like home fries. I just need more carbs because it's limited the amount of food that I can have. I'm dancing so much, so yeah, trying to be resourceful here. Now I'm gonna get my oats into a little Tupperware that I bought in IKEA. I'm gonna put some oat milk in it. Life on tour feels to be a little 4x4. It's not for the faint of heart, I think. The more I get to know the company, it's like in such awe that they do that show because it's really hard. And also they travel almost on a weekly basis. That for me is really hardcore. And sometimes not having access to a kitchen, like that's bananas. But I'm only doing this for 3 weeks, so it doesn't feel like that big of a lift.
but it makes me so appreciative of the actors, performers that are on tour. You guys are incredible. I kind of want to do it at some point, either touring with an artist or touring with another show. That would be really cool. I'm sure the universe is cooking like I am. Eggs are ready. Not terrible, I think. It's a little like Chernobyl looking, but I need the protein, so I'm just gonna eat it. I have these egg white wraps. Saw a girl on TikTok being like, "This is awesome." So we'll see. Again, just trying to be resourceful. I could have done a sandwich, but I also ate a sandwich yesterday, so I don't know if I don't feel like having that. It smells nice. So I'm putting a little bit of the potato into the wrap. Do I need 2 wraps? Maybe. Wait, I think this kind of nice. This already feels like a potato taco. And then I'm gonna add egg. Let me add a little bit of salt. I guess I should be showing this. So this is the wrap. And then this is the egg. You see how it looks like a little bit of Chernobyl? Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of spinach here. And close this wrap. Aye.
Okay, let's go to the gym now. It's one elevator right away. One of the perks of being in this hotel is the sauna, because when I'm really tired, warming up in the sauna, really nice because I help my body get warm. I try to loosen up some of my joints before I actually do a thorough warm up in the gym. Now we actually get into my workout routine. Some of the exercises that you're gonna see here are a little funny looking, but I work pretty intimately with my personal coach and my physical therapist to design a workout that works for my body, for my injuries, for the needs of the shows that I'm doing at the moment. Right now with Moulin Rouge, I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of partner work, so I don't really need to be lifting a lot of weight in the gym, especially because I'm just filling in for 3 weeks, so I don't need to overload my body. Maybe I can show you guys a little bit more about my workout in the future. I just took a nap and I need to shower and be at the theater in like 25 minutes. I'm so tired from the auditions. But this is the life of a showgirl. And I'll be okay and I'll do a fierce show tonight. I'm getting my sweaty clothes from the auditions out of here. Wait, body is giving. Oh, I don't know. What is this giving? I need to practice my poses more. Update,
I think the shower helped. I feel better now. I'm really trying to convince myself that I feel better now. Okay, now get ready, go to the show, and be fabulous.
Doing the makeup of Moulin Rouge might be one of my favorite things about the show. It's so silly, but it really helps me get into the character. We are supposed to be these workers of the night, but we also play some patrons of the Moulin Rouge. Fun fact about the lipstick plot, the way that we have to put our lipstick is, and I quote, a wine-stained lip. Because you said, like, I have a light flashlight or what?
Well, except for I don't have it.
Oh.
I had it in my pocket.
Okay, so this was one of my favorite things about being on tour. I never get to see the character Satine get ready for her entrance, and it's quite big. The whole show revolves around her. Gabby, our Satine, she is maybe one of the best Satines that I've ever seen, and just to get to see her, the body that she is getting ready, it was pretty cool.
And now the time has come to meet our star, the epicenter of your passions, the apogee of your desires. Ladies and gentlemen, bohemians and artists, coquettes and boulevardiers.
A little snack to keep fueling my body. In the middle of the show, we have some breaks that are around 10 minutes long, a couple of them, and it gives me the right amount of time to have a light snack.
This is your 5-minute call, and at this time, we have a lip call on stage with Dan.
This is the moment when I decided that I couldn't just film these bits of the show and put them as a part of my vlog. Like, I needed to do a vlog entirely for my Moulin Rouge time. And it's a massive show, and it was just mind-boggling to see how they travel with this show. Again, I've done this show on Broadway, but never the national tour, and it was pretty awesome. Hello. Toronto is so beautiful. I'm a little sad that I'm missing spring in New York City, but Toronto is showing up. The weather is a little cold, but I still am getting a little glimpses of spring here. The trees are greening. It's really beautiful to see little buds coming out, the flowers blooming. It seems like Toronto is a month behind in regards of spring versus New York. We are a little further up from the equator here, so it makes sense that spring is coming a little later. It's really beautiful. I taught a couple of classes today here in Toronto, and it is always really cool to see the talent in other countries. This is my first time teaching in Canada. That was really cool. I think we had a lot of fun. This video that you're seeing right now, it was one of my first nights in the hotel, and the muse visited me in the evening, and I have been obsessed with Ray's new album, This Music May Contain Hope, and the song with Hans Zimmer, it's crazy, it's so epic. So I was like, let me put some moves together for this. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with it, but I invited some friends from the show to a studio.
Oh shit, damn it! 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
I was hoping to just record it there in the studio, but I realized that the space that we were in was not big enough. Like, I didn't really land on the moves that I wanted for the music. A lot of the stuff that we workshopped in the studio I really liked, but some stuff I was just like, this can be better. I just really wanted to match the song's epicness.
Okay, that ended. Actually, let's mark this one.
Mark it.
So you can see in the video some of the different iterations and how it's evolving. Some stuff stayed, some stuff was chopped, some things got clarified.
Here, nose to shoulder, but I feel like I'm looking shoulder.
Right, me too.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It has to be to the shoulder, because that would be a little too much. Unless we change what's next. Right? Yeah, let's keep it like this for now. Let's see. His arms. Get a little crazy. Okay. Same. Boom. And then same here. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Push.
Last time for a film and then.
Yes!
Challenge with this video as well, it was that when we couldn't film it in the studio, we were like, okay, should we do something with this? Like, should we actually try to film it? The dancers were like, yeah, but we didn't have much time to rehearse. There's a lot of rehearsals going on in the show, plus we were doing 8 shows in the week, and we tried to find moments within the show in our breaks, to even at intermission, to try to teach the phrase to some people that were joining us. We were learning and clarifying material, editing some stuff. The backstage space was not really suitable for that big moves, but we still made it work. Then, between shows, I went and tried to scout some locations. There were hordes of people out there. Also, it was raining. It was just pretty inconvenient. I still managed to find a place that without a lot of people. I also did this little formation for the video so that we were as ready as possible when we got to location. And then we did this last rehearsal at the intermission of the second show before we filmed it the following day, which was Sunday before our last show.
Nice.
Yes. Here it is. Hannah, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna dance our faces off under this overpass in Toronto on this beautiful, beautiful day.
Correct. Just for a couple of times because we have a show later, right, Jimena?
Right, very excited.
I don't know. I'm doing this like I'm a news reporter.
Especially because you're
And also,
Very left, right, and then you start using those to start moving to your positions. Like adding some sort of arms, shoulders, like sharp edges, like grips. Yeah, and then that one, then should we move our stuff to the middle now? Yeah. Again, just like that. Ready? A 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like the half space.
You can step out.
Maybe a little, and then take a step back.
Okay.
And then maybe for you, Hannah, at least and then you're going to the side, you know what I mean? So then I think the center will be like, I think Jordan is the center. Ready? 7, 8.
Thank you so much for watching this video. It was really cool, ultimately, even though my time in Toronto got pretty busy, that I was able to document these moments, especially making a dance film, that even though it was not the biggest video that I've ever done, it was really cool to continue to push my creative spirit to do something else more than just the show. I know, like, I'm such an overachiever because doing 8 shows a week is already so much, but it's really important for me to keep pushing my creative boundaries and the possibilities of the things that I can do. So thank you for coming along in this ride. I hope you found it interesting. Hopefully I'm gonna film a little bit more of whatever future creative processes I have. Sorry my timeline was a little messed up, but again, doing the show, the auditions, and this was a priority, so I was able just to try to catch whatever I could. Toronto was so good to me, and I really hope that I get to come back to work and live there again because it's so beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I'll see you on the next one.